We're ready to cut our first piece.
Welcome back to another episode. Now, what has happened this week? A little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. Bad news is we're not going to the track today. Unfortunately, there was a death out there last weekend, so they've closed the track for that. We've had a bit of a tough week trying to sort out a few issues. We had it back on the dyno to make sure all the head gasket's sealing now once we put a bit more boost pressure in after we took it for a drive and everything last weekend. The drive went really well. Go back and check that video out if you haven't. Main thing is coolant pressure's good. We're at 10 or 11 pound now, so it doesn't sort of move as boost comes on or as power's getting made. The only issue we do have now is EGT number 4 and number 1. They all come up evenly together, but what happens is number 4 tapers off really fast. And when it tapers off, I mean by 200 degrees. It's not only 20 or 30 degrees, it's a massive jump. So we've been having a bit of a play with the fuel system. I've changed the lines around. I used to have the rails in series, so fuel come in through the primary rail, did a loop round into the secondary rail, and then back off to the reg. Now we've gone a Y piece as the feed comes in, tees off into both rails evenly. Today we're going to bang the trailer on it. We're going to drive it back up to 101, bang it back on the dyno and just see if this fuel system has actually made a difference in the way the EGTs behave. To be honest, I'm not really comfortable about putting it down the track until we figure that out, because the issue with that is obviously we could destroy a motor pretty quickly if we don't know what's going on. There's no issue with it making power, that's for sure. It made 850 horsepower on 30 pound without even really trying. So it's not as if the engine's unhappy in any way. So I just want to get to the bottom of it. I hate not knowing what could be the possible cause. It's the only, we just got to figure it out. Definitely running out of time. We've got 2 weeks before we're going to be down there. Next weekend we've got a test day, an IHRA test day. Just found out the car's got to get re-teched for Andra because it's an Andra event, because it's a street machine event down south. So we've got a tech guy coming out on Monday afternoon now to do that. So that's pretty lucky that we managed to sort that out quickly. So hopefully today plays the game, otherwise it's not going to be looking good. That'll be nice. We'll make it work, but mate, look at that. The sleek is going to be at auto slide. I think you're right, Dan. It's starting to really take shape. We're trying out a bit of water wetter. I've heard mixed reviews, so we've got to learn one way or another. We'll give it a punt ourselves. We've got a good baseline. We know what sort of temps the car runs at. We're also changing the oil feed line. I made one up, I think, it's like a rubber series sort of hose. And it's always been in the back of my mind. So we'll change that to a Teflon hose with stainless fittings, and we'll see, just to try and eliminate any possible wronggoings. Oh, that'll keep it cooler. What's your job around here, mate? Oh, you're the tyre changer. Is that your K-Tune sticker on there, mate? K-Tune all the way? That's the story. Just to make sure the tuner does its job properly. That's a bit of a relief. Never pushed any water out. First bit of a pull, we're just doing a bit of cruising, tuning, and just a bit of a power hit then on 20 pounds. So 706 horsepower, 20 pounds of boost, and we'll tidy that up a bit. But main thing is we do not want any water coming out of here. It's found it's where it wants to be in the top of the tank. Coolant pressure is sitting at about 8 pound. So hopefully as we turn the boost up, it stays that way. What are you up to, Mr. Dan?
Cutting the plug in half.
Trying to chase an EGT issue. We've got number 4 going cold and number 1 going cold throughout a pull on the dyno, and we want to know why. Wheels fit, mate. That's a good start. Oh, it's a sign, mate. a bit different, boys. We're back on the dyno. Please, we need some luck. We need to know if the configuration of the fuel lines that we've changed is going to have any effect on that EGT that we're having issues with. Number 4 and number 1, hopefully. Did we have an exciting day, boys?
No, I feel tired and defeated.
What happened? Give us a bit of a rundown.
Life would have been easier if we had a microtech in it and no sensors. Because I've lost all faith in electronics.
Man,
Actually, we should put a carby on it. We would have been done fucking a week ago.
So what happened was
We need a 750 double pumper with a fucking blow-through setup.
we found out that the whole time the sensor, EGT sensor, in number 4 was actually something playing up. We switched it. Yeah, we switched it to a different cylinder and away they went. Usually that's the first thing we'd replace, but for some reason this time it was the last thing we replaced. Massive thanks to U-Haul for not doing us any form of deal at all on the on the trailer hire for 4 weeks.